não, já tá de reserva do irmão. Tá se calma, agora não tá mais.
He ends up going with a new group. Miami has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Tyler Hero is out there with Gabe Vincent. Then it's MP, then it's Max Strus, and it's Martin in at the 4. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Pass to Curry. For Drummond. Curry.
Oh my God.
Curry's gotten his 3rd basket of the night. Chicago trailing here. Levine passes to Green. Williams with it. Caruso finds Green. And here's Levine. Now Drummond. 5 on the clock. Fade away. Williams misses.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Pega no pivôzão, novo Jokic.
Here's Vincent. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
Vem, pode vir.
Hero against
Toca,
Levine.
desgraça.
Hero on the wing. Unloads. And there's Curry on the assist by Hero.
Ah, não foi
Curry's got 4
3.
points now in the quarter.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
Up top, Levine. He's guarded by Hero. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
Shooting for Chicago.
And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee. Seven seconds left in the second. Left side, Levine. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark.
Quase que alcançou.
Miami Heat, 58. The ball, 49.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Boy, Zach LaVine.
Vai entrar com o de baile, o time volta. Ó, só foi me tirar. Eu falei. Se tivesse
Teams making substitutions here. Well, Grant, one thing Levine has done since entering the league, he's taken his strength training very seriously.
No question. I mean, he can play a much more physical brand of ball now. We even see him post up with his back to the basket, converting through contact. It's just part of his overall evolution.
Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, B.A., courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? If you don't give them a charge, I prefer the no call. I like that idea.
On the court for the Bulls. Patrick Williams out there with Andre Drummond. Then it's Lonzo Ball. Then it's Alex Caruso. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. Strus against Green.
Desgraça!
Strus with the bucket. Strus has got his 2nd bucket on the night.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
At least in the second half they have been. The first half wasn't played anywhere near this intense.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising, in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Yep, count it. Hero's got 10.
Hero can beat his opponents from all over the floor. He can get that shot off so quick.
Caruso outside. Strus against Green. It's rebounded by Yurtseven.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
Here's Hero. And Miami again with the bucket.
And a nice 6 cents back there for Hero, using that pick and roll.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Ball finds Green. Now Here's Williams. 6 to shoot. Drummond passes to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
This is when the game slows down for a big man like Andre Drummond. He can make those kind of plays.
Hero with it. Shoots over Caruso. Again, the Heat score.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Heat out in front, up 4. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't...
Caraca. Os caras estão amassando. Olha, foi fazer merda. Nossa, mano, vai entrar fazendo. Faltam 2 segundos pra acabar.
One.
Eba, 2 segundos. Eba, joguei com
So no problem for Miami as they get the win. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game.
fazer negócio. Não lembro como que muda. Ninguém.
Quem conseguir passar por todas as provas e vencer, ganha um saco de pipoca. Sejam bem-vindos. Essa primeira gincana. Vamos lá, essa primeira fase é eliminatória e o jogo vai ser baixo-cima. Todo mundo já sabe como é, né? Então só metade desse daqui vai para a próxima fase. Então prontos? Pode começar?
Hey everyone.
Vamos lá, vamos começar. Baixo.
Fantastic win tonight, MP.
Thanks, John.
What was your favorite part of tonight's game?
You know, John, there was a lot of noise this offseason about whether I was the right pick at 18, so it felt it felt really good to get out there and just start proving my worth and proving that I was the right choice, you know? You know, I was so sick and tired about hearing about right choice, MP this, MP that, you know.
There were a lot of media outlets in the preseason that made a big deal about the fan base's so-called negative reaction to you on draft day. But I did see quite...
Yeah, John, you know, I felt that support tonight, and it was love. You know, I can't complain about that. But I think with the whole, you know, Shep controversy was a bit of a media creation, you know, for being honest here. Now, don't get me wrong, you know, it's not like I feel like I should be handed the keys to the city or, you know, get the red carpet rolled out for me. But these days, it feels like everyone has an opinion. You know, so you can always find someone that's willing to put you down if you look for it. You know, okay, that's it. All right. Thanks, guys.
Ele ainda não tem noção de quantidades. Tava animado.
Okay, I will let him know.
What up, Rick? You good?
Hey, yeah, just got off the phone with Othello.
MP, come on in.
Okay, Freddie made it seem like I had to do a bunch of PR stuff just to get my shot with the Stars.
That's flat out wrong.
Sounds good, Jerry. Yeah, I'll link up with you.
Uau. Agora vai ser mais jogo que eu gosto.
From our first 3 seasons, your favorite play was AP2 in the wreck. Using the ball fake, but accepting no substitutions. This finishing move on 1, 2, 3 defenders. Ring that bell. This could be your new champion. Taking on our second half champ. Here's No Sleep Uno, playing Power Surge, rushing up court with the unlikely...
We know there's lots of basketball to be played, Doris. However, for teams off to a cold start, is it time to panic, or when is... He's checked in for the Heat. Boston shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
1.
What's up?
On the court right now for the Celtics. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Brogdon in at the point. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Curry passes to Oladipo. Feeds it to Love. Pass to Curry. That ball finishes by Love.
Well, that kind of assist will make you very popular with your teammates. Kevin Love is adept as a big man at putting it on time and on target.
And, of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
And the first one at the line is good.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. But it's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
Last game for Boston, they picked up the W against Philadelphia. They get it back. The kick out to Tatum. It's the three-point bomb. Tatum's got 6.
This shooting stroke of Jason Tatum is elite, so it matters not if he's creating his own off the dribble or, in this case, just rising and firing off the catch.
Oladipo dishes to Curry. He's off on that one. Now the Celtics take it the other way. To the middle. And there's Horford. That's good on the assist by Tatum.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Passes it to Butler. And they get it. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Nossa! Ou pra que humilhar 20 de
Ready for Miami. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Omer Yurtseven. Curry comes in for Max Strus. Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Hero. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Gabe Vincent.
Guys, As you think about the Boston Celtics, and obviously the offense is driven by the two J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. So much of what Boston does starts with their wing play.
On the court for the Celtics, up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Out there with Brogdon, and it's Williams at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Então, 3 points.
It's Curry outside.
Toma.
Drills it from outside. He's got 5. And doors with Tatum and Brown. If they aren't scoring, they're creating for others.
Yeah, both Jason and Jaylen took major steps as playmakers, understanding the value of their teammates as release points, as guys who can take some pressure off in terms of the scoring load. And listen, neither guy is finished improving.
5 to shoot. Brown with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. And it's Brown missing.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Oladipo, left side. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, there's incredible natural strength and control of his body by Victor Oladipo. Nice job.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And as for last season, he was a 74% shooter at the line.
And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
Brown against Oladipo. The 3 from Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Heat trail by 13. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Allman. David?
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Heat.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooter.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Kayla Martin's checked in for Miami. Pass to Curry. Here's the teardrop. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. To the paint. Out to the right wing. Here's Horford. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Lowry kicks to Oladipo. The pass to Martin. Outside Lowry. The dish to Curry. Ball's knocked loose. Drilled from 11 feet out. Curry's got 7. And you look at MP, you have to think back to his very successful college career, Greg. Was an outright star at the